Hi, and thanks for joining me again. This is Clyde with the vegetarianrecipecenter.com. Today I'm going to make for you something that my wife and I call the sweet potato hash. It's delicious. It's layers and layers of flavor. Comes out really good. It starts with grating your sweet potato. So here's the deal. You can grate these and store them in the refrigerator and have just a little Tupperware thing full of 2 or 3 sweet potatoes worth of grated sweet potatoes, and you can make this whenever you want. It only takes a couple minutes to make after you have everything prepped. So that's what I'm doing here. This is the biggest sweet potato on earth that I had to grate down and get going in a bowl. We buy most of our vegetables and everything comes from Costco, and for some reason this one was at the bottom of the bag. I've been hesitant to use it for days now, and decided I'll dive into it today. So I spend the next like 5 hours grading it, and I'm done. And we're gonna make a ton of these because I'm gonna make a video. In my mind, that's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna make a video, and I'm gonna make it like 8 times until I get it right. So here's a topping for the sweet potato hash: zucchini. As you can see, it's good sized zucchini too. I only use a little bit of it. I ended up making maybe 5 or 6. I made this dish 5 or 6 times, so that's enough zucchini to get me through that. Little red onion. That's a little red onion that I keep in the refrigerator and whittle away at. That one's now finally all used up. That's great because it's like 3 more. I'll get those going. I like red onion better. I think the flavor is subtle. It's a little sweet. I like it better than yellow or white. So we use red onion in the house. Plus it looks better. Makes everything more colorful. Good old organic red bell pepper. I like red. Plus that's what Costco sells. So red, yellow. We don't use green that often in the house. Check out those cutting skills. Yeah, this is in 2 times speed, so I don't really cut like that. It's obviously twice the speed. And then I think I add a little frozen corn, organic of course, and we're getting ready to cook. So I like to use a wok. I use a wok because it's cleaner. These are both non-stick, so this is a non-stick meal. I have 2 non-stick pans on the stove. I'm seasoning right now. That was dried garlic, salt. I put a little salt in the pan. Get big corned beef, or not corned beef, the sweet potato hash going in one pan. Cover it so it cooks through. Salt, pepper. Yeah, so I like that wok because it's cleaner. I can throw those veggies around and it doesn't make that big of a mess. Plus that pan gets really hot. It's nice. So you'll see what I'm trying to do here is I seasoned them, tossed them. Now we're gonna let them kind of sear up on one side. You can see that steam going through. Add some black beans now. I don't put those in the beginning because they kind of pop. So I put them on last and let them sit on top. So I do have that sweet potato going on the other side over there. But I'm going to, in the next segment of this video, I'm going to show you me prepping that and doing that on its own. This one actually didn't come out that well. That was a good flip though, but you can see it didn't really sear up like I wanted it to. I think I had this heat on too low. But that's going. If you want to, you can just season those veggies with just taco seasoning, which makes them delicious. I just, with garlic and onion, that's enough flavor. A little bit of pepper comes out good. I mean, we're gonna hit it with hot sauce anyway, so it's gonna be delicious. No, liquid smoke. That's why it's delicious. There we go. That's what I did, and that changes everything. Just always have liquid smoke on hand. It's just awesome. So, building one, there we go. One pan to the other, add a little cheese. That's goat cheese. My wife likes goat cheese. And that pan's too small. It's sticking to it. So, and I went with it. See, sticking, cheese is sticking. But that one's done. It's ready to go. So here we go. This is just making it solo. Oil, a lot of oil. Salt that oil. Salt makes it taste better. Now we're going to add the sweet potato hash. There we go. It doesn't have to be pretty. Just get it in there and add a lot because it shrinks as it cooks. Cover it so it cooks through. You don't want to bite into it. There's uncooked sweet potato in the middle. And this takes a little while. So I have it cooking. You can even see my phone dangling in the reflection of that cover and that lid. It's hanging from a cabinet, grabbing some stuff out of the cabinet. I'll open the pan here in a second just to check on it. I like to get one side good and seared. Not quite black, but a little bit of black because that's how sweet potatoes kind of cook. So I take a little glance. I'm looking at the edges to see if I start to see that golden or black happening on the edges. And we're right about there now. So what you don't want to do is turn up the heat too high. I'm on about a medium on here. Medium, not too low, not too high. The first one was too low. This one's at about a medium. And so what I do is when I check on it and I like it, and you can see there in the top, kind of at the 10 o'clock position, that it's a little golden black or brown. I push it all together so that when I flip it, it stays together. So I'm trying to get it to stay together right now. I'm tightening it up. Plus it looks better when it's nice and round. Press it down. The flip is hard, and plus my pan is starting to lose its non-stick. This is just a $10 pan. I probably bought it from Fred Meyer's. I should do that again. So right now I think I'm checking it out. I'm thinking, how am I going to flip this thing without it falling apart all over the place? And also when you take the lid off, it dries up a little bit. Helps it stay together. I don't have any kind of binder in there. I didn't put an egg or anything in it. I mean, you could make this vegan if you didn't put cheese on it, or if you wanted to put like a cashew cheese, it would be totally vegan. Really easy to make this into a vegan dish. And boom, look at that. It got a little hot, but you know what? That's going to taste good. A little more oil to help that other side sear up. And now, yeah, let's add a little bit of cheese. Let that melt and put some cheese on the side. Let that cheese touch the pan. Let it burn a little bit. Burnt cheddar tastes awesome. Most cheeses taste good burnt. Adding the veggies. A little more cheese. Bigger lid. Let that cover it so it gets nice and hot in there. Nothing's going to stick. See me in the reflection there. I'm standing there. I'm balancing out, talking to my wife, negotiating with a 2.5-year-old. We also have a 6-month-old. So that's all that's going on while I'm cooking. And look at that, melted cheese, ready to go. Top it with some Cholula. That's the Cholula lime. Boom. And there's mine with the cheddar cheese. Looks awesome. See that burnt cheese on the side? And then here it is with goat cheese. Same process. Little goat cheese on the bottom, little goat cheese on the top. put the lid on, let it melt. It's going to come out great. And I promise you, it dishes just like that. So just if your pan is good and non-stick, just slide it right off. A little push from the spatula. So thank you very much, Clyde, with the Vegetarian Recipe Center.